Do you ever wish you could charge luxury prices in your business, but you don't know where to begin? In this video, I'm gonna walk you through 3 things that you absolutely have to do to get paid what you want. Let's dive in. My first tip is to build a brand. If you've been hanging out here for a while, you've probably heard me say it, but I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. Building a brand is the best way to grow your business. When I started my business, I set out to become a photographer, but in the process, I was building a brand. So we'll pause here. Because a brand, like the hood version of a brand, is what somebody says about you when you're not in the room. Seth Godin, he defines a brand as a set of series, expectations, and stories that empowers the consumer to choose one business over another. Cool. It's what they feel, it's what they experience, and it's what they say. So when I first started, I had no money, no website, I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't realize it at the time. But it's what happened. I was building a brand based on experience. And I truly believe it's what empowered me to move from a middle-level market to a luxury market. Now, friends, a brand is what somebody says about you when you walk out of the room. I said it before, but it needs to be repeating. Now, if you would like some resources on how to build a brand, no matter what business you're in, you can download my free branding bundle at jasminestar.com/branding. It'll go deeper and it'll give you the content that you want. Let's dive in to tip number 2. And this would be to charge luxury prices, is that you're going to need to create an experience. Now, the more I paid attention to the experiences that I was creating for clients, the more people spoke about my services. And people talking, that is the holy grail of an entrepreneur's life. We want people using lips and clicks to talk about us. So when people are empowered to talk about the experiences you create, in person or online, they become evangelists for your product or service. So how can you create an experience? Here are my top 3 tips. You could send client gifts. Now, it doesn't have to be a lot of money. In the beginning, when I didn't have a lot, I used to send a tiny little matchbox with a handwritten note that was just unfolding, say thank you. Another way to create an experience would be to anticipate questions. This means that you're going to be answering their questions before they ask, so they feel super supported and ready to trust you as a business owner. And number 3, you can create resources to help them. You can create guides or checklists or things that are going to make your business stand out. Now let's dive into tip number 3, and that is to hang around people who you want to work with and who you want to work for. So you might be thinking, but Jasmine, I want to get into the luxury market, but I'm not currently in that market, nor do I have access to anybody in that market. And I'm here to tell you that I am the daughter of an immigrant. I'm a girl from the hood. And the way that I understood the luxury market, the way that I got access to people was to simply use social media to find out what they do, where they shop, where they vacation, how they speak, and what they share. I learned the types of cars, vacations, zip codes, clothing that put me in an understanding of if that's what they like, I can then tailor my services to ensure that I stick out. It was how I permeated a luxury market. And all it takes is a little bit of time, research, and connecting on social. So let's have a recap. How do you charge luxury prices? Number 1, build a brand. Number 2, create experiences. And number 3, know your luxury customer. That's it. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be in business for a certain amount of time before you're qualified to work in a luxury market. You don't need to have 100 5-star testimonials. You don't even need to justify it. You can start charging luxury prices right now. So the question becomes, will you? Again, if you would like to go deeper on how to build a brand and get deeper connected with myself so I can get to know you better, I'll see you at jasminestar.com/branding to download my free bundle.